Plaintiff John Horton has known the defendant for 2 years, and John claims all he does is sit around all day smoking marijuana and taking Xanax. John claims the defendant also lies on his online dating profiles, attempting to impress women, and John's suing him today for rent and the cost of a laptop. Defendant Paul McClanahan admits that he smokes marijuana every day, but insists John likes to party too. Paul claims John likes to drink all night, do karaoke, and listen to Nicki Minaj. And he insists John is suing him for more than he owes.
Start with you.
All right, so I met Paul about 2 years ago through one of his ex-girlfriends. We're mutual friends, and he seemed like a good guy, but then I found out all he does is sit around and smoke weed. He's always got a blunt in his mouth, blunt in his ear, talking about the next big thing he's gonna do, like open a restaurant, open a bar. He's moving to Colorado to start a business, and none of it ever happens. He pops his Xanax and then goes to sleep, and that's the end of it. And he's a liar. I came home one day and I saw his dating profile was up on my computer. He talks about how he has this awesome career, how he graduated college.
In what?
Oh, he's a manager in a restaurant, and it's not true. He's
How long did you know him before you all moved in?
I knew him for about a year before he moved in.
And when did he move in?
It was March of 2014.
All right. Before we get to the rent you're suing for, let me hear from him. Sir, what do you want to tell me about yourself and your relationship with the plaintiff?
Well, honestly, he doesn't look like the kind of guy, but he loves to do karaoke. He goes out, drinks all night long. He loves Nicki Minaj.
Who doesn't?
Well, anyways, he treats me like I'm his girlfriend. Treats me like his mom.
In what way?
He always wants to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, why am I doing it, where I'm at, who am I with.
When you all moved in, what was it like?
Yeah, the same way, but he's messy. I mean, he's got dishes all in his room.
Does he work?
Yeah, he works at home.
Do you?
Yes, I do work. I work at a restaurant, Taco Mac.
All right. What did you do before that?
Honestly,
Yeah,
just sat around and smoked weed and sold weed.
Sat around and smoked weed?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're a weed head.
Yeah.
Not like a weekend user, recreationally.
No, every day.
Your recreation is every day, all day, a weed head.
Yeah.
All right. And yet you think you're gonna open a restaurant sometime.
Hopefully.
How you gonna get the money?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
You have not one plan, you have not one dime, you don't even have a place to stay.
Plaintiff John Horton says after the defendant moved into his home, he sat around smoking pot all day and popping Xanax.
Go ahead, tell me how he owes you for rent and a laptop.
Okay, so he came to me in March, said he was, on hard times, and I offered to let him stay with me. I told him I'd give him a month free to let him get on his feet. In response to that, he promised to pay for April and May, all on his own. And
How much?
$1,200 total, $600 each month.
All right.
And I went on vacation at the end of May. I came back the second week of June, and the locks were changed on the door. All my stuff was gone, and there was a notice to vacate on the door.
Okay.
I talked to the landlord after that. She told me she hadn't received any rent for the last 2 months, that she had left eviction notices. She'd left 2 of them, and he had hid them from me. So I didn't know. So in the process of that, I lost a lot of stuff, the main thing being the laptop, because I use it for school.
Sir?
Well, honestly, I feel like I don't owe the full $1,200 because I gave him $200. I gave $200 in April to the landlord, and then I gave another $200 in July. So I feel like
To the landlord?
Yeah, and I feel like I only owe $800.
I have a letter from the landlord, and
What does it say?
it says that she never got any of that money he's talking about.
I seized all the property, including the Apple laptop. In August, Mr. Horn repaid the back rent of $1,200. She says that nothing was paid as of June 1st, and then he paid all of the back rent in August. So she didn't give you credit for yours. And also, you have anything for your laptop?
Yes, I have the receipts. It was bought through my school, so I've highlighted what the unit price is.
That was probably one of your delusions, thinking that you paid the rent. Yeah. All right. And how old are you?
24.
Yeah, you're essentially still a kid. And a lot of kids think they're going to be big, think they're going to be that, and they have no plan to do it. They say, I'm going to the NBA. So all you young people that think you're going to the NBA and you've never even played on your high school team, put the weed down because you're having delusion. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Well, I'd like to be friends again, Matt.
I mean, I think we can get over it.
All right, hug, bro. Come on.
Don't take the law into your own hands. Let me show you how to settle it in court. Go to AskJudgeMathis.com.